falling, but the stay standing part. Now, one of the things I'm going to do is you have to watch me real quick, okay? But stay standing. That's for you, Mike. Stay standing. I'll give you a 3, 2, 1 count, and you do what I just did. On 3, 2, 1, go. That's all right. I'll put you out of your misery. All right. Keep standing. Keep standing. No, keep standing. Now, that wasn't as good as it's going to be. I noticed people have some rhythm in the room and some don't, and that's okay. We're going to do it a little bit differently. I'm a drummer. Any drummers in the room? Any drummer? We got one drummer here. Okay. We're going to tell you how we cheat in drums. And, one of the things we do is we say, if you can say it, you can play it. If you can say it, you can play it. Look at that. Yeah, so we cheat. Drummers cheat all the time. There's one thing you can do. You can read music. And I know how to read music because I had to learn when I was a kid and was in bands my whole life. But that's not the fun part. Anybody of my age, to learn music, we had to press play, rewind, press play on the cassette. Now you can just YouTube it. But if you say it, you can. Very good. Okay, now we're going to do it a little bit differently. You guys did pretty well for the first time, but I'm going to have you repeat after me. Say boom. Boom. Very good. Now say snick. Snick. You're drummers. That's it. That's all you do. Boom, snick. Now, here's how it works. Whatever song that you're trying to learn on the radio, you're going to say it to play it. Very good. Now, here's the boom. The boom are your feet. Boom. What do you think the snick is? You're clapping. Okay? So here was the beat again. Now sing it in your head. Very good. Now I want you guys to say it out loud. Say boom, snick, boom, boom, snick, boom, boom, snick, boom, boom, snick, snick. Better. We're going to simplify it. Now just go boom, snick, boom, boom, snick, snick. On 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, that was pretty good. You can have a seat. Was it easier the second time? It sounded better the second time. If you say it, you can. You're all drummers, all anointed drummers in the room. So we cheat. Drummers cheat. In my house, I'm either tapping on the kitchen table or on my steering wheel, singing it all the time. Saying it to play it. We all have rhythm. We have one drummer in the room, but I don't believe that. We're all drummers in the room. We all have rhythm. Each one of us, it might be different. My rhythm's a little bit different. I had played in many bands, in garages, in bars, pep bands, in football stadiums. So my rhythm might be a little bit different than yours, but we all have a rhythm in life. We have a rhythm. You're either waking up and you're ready to go, or you're cool, a little bit of jazz, whatever it happens to be. That's your rhythm. You're owning that. I met Amos yesterday, and I knew what his rhythm was, right? I can tell what your rhythm is right away. Stop me from getting on the dance floor because I'll be out there all day. I love that type of rhythm, but we've got a rhythm. What's the rhythm we have inside of us? Every one of us. We got a heartbeat. Right? Every single day. What is your rhythm? I'm going to ask you to write it down. If you say it, you can play it. Please and thank you. If you say it, you can play it. That's the first thing I want you to remember. Not that you're going to be joining Motley Crue or the Scorpions or AC/DC, but you're all drummers. If you say it, you can play it. Why is that important? It's important because I shared it a little bit earlier. My grandfather said, we get old too quick. Anybody disagree with that? We get old too darn quick. What's the second part of that? Anybody remember? And smart too late. Write that down. We get old too quick and smart too late. What a powerful statement. My grandfather, Anthony Alementi up in northern Minnesota, would say that. It's one of those things that you remember as a kid. People would say, what it's your grandfather, whether it's your mom or your dad, a mentor, would say things, and it didn't matter. at the time, right? I was worried about breakdancing and doing back spins and head spins. That's why I got a bald spot now, incidentally. He would say some things. He'd call me Mutty. That was my nickname. And okay, all right, old man. He's right here and then out there. I was worried about breakdancing and chasing girls. But as we get older, our mentors, the people in this room are inspiring. We get to digest that a little bit more, right? We get old too quick and smart too late. My job is to get smarter quicker. And how am I getting smarter quicker? By working with each one of you. Each one of you inspire me. Each one of you has a story to tell, and it's powerful to me. My story is of inspiration. I love to inspire and love to entertain. Old too quick, smart too late. I wish I would have done this 30 years ago. Here's a little bit about my story. I was very fortunate for the last many decades to work in corporate. Worked in a Fortune 500 company for a while, and lo and behold, I'm going to retire. Okay, making good money, doing this and that. And Brian, here's an email. We're going to let you go. I was going to retire there. We're going to let you go. It happens too often. Too many people of very skilled quality get laid off for one reason. I don't blame the company. Me and 2,300 of my favorite coworkers also the same thing, got an email. Rug slipped out from under me. I kept that rhythm going though. Yeah, da 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 da. Got to keep moving on. So I said, forget it. I was a master trainer. I was a training manager. Loved helping people, inspiring people. I'm going to continue that, my journey. And now I don't have to do it siloed for that company. That was the best thing that ever happened to me. Now that silo, hey, look at that. I will take that. That silo has been broken. Now I get to be with you guys, with everybody in the room. Spread my wings and inspire. And that's where I'd love to work with a lot of you, collaborate with you. We all have rhythm. Second thing is positivity. I'm a positivity pusher. I was wearing a shirt earlier. Anybody remember what that shirt was? What did it say? Elevate. My company, Alementi, elevates. I love to elevate spirits, skills, and have fun doing it. So I'm a positivity pusher. I used to teach sales too, and I can find a statistic to sell you anything, but I also can find a statistic to negate anything you tell me. So I look for sources, and I'm a big component or proponent of, okay, I'm going to tell you one thing. How can I support it? Harvard Health had a study, thousands of people they studied, and said the positive, optimistic person, you can look this up, has an effect, positivity, on longevity. They're living longer. The positive, optimistic person are living longer. In this study, I think there was 18,000 people. Unbelievable. I also believe people that are positive, not only a joy to be around, I met all of you guys. Not one negative person in the house. And if you were doing a good job squashing it. Smile science. It's one of those things, it's not an official science. I'm not a doctor. Don't play one on TV, but the power of the smile. Somebody yawns, inevitably you want to do what? Yawn. Pretty hard if I smile at Amos, and he's not going to. The lady's smiling, see? Smile science right there, Dr. Alementi. The power of positivity. You've got your own rhythm. Spread the positivity. You're going to be more productive. You're going to be better to be around. And you might even live longer because of it. Unbelievable. Share a little bit of myself. I told you I got laid off. Best thing that ever happened to me. That comfort zone, man, I was living in it. I was swimming in that comfort zone. Now I have an opportunity to break free. Who inspires me? I was fortunate to be working with somebody, and they said, all right, you're an inspirational speaker. Who inspires you? And I said, everybody. Everybody I work with and talk to. But namely, friends, family, like all of us. We're all inspirational people. You're going to be telling your story on stage if you haven't already. I'm going to steal some of that inspiration, put it in my pocket for later. Because some of those days when I got laid off was dark. Dark days for Brian for a while. But I steal the inspiration from everybody that I can. Two people that I'm going to give you an example of. I could talk all day on the people I met in this room and my family. Two people. My kids. I'm going to cheat. That's an easy fallback. But my kids. I've got one. Who knows who Simone Biles is? And raise your hands. Simone Biles. I live with Simone Biles. My own version of Simone Biles. Little redheaded girl, 4'8". She's going to college next year, and she's very academically advanced. She's got that muscle, that academic muscle where Alementi didn't have growing up. Breakdancing, chasing girls, remember that part? She's studying on the weekends. She's getting good grades. She's applying to Ivy League schools, way beyond I ever was. She inspires me. Her work ethic, her work muscle is incredible. My son, 14-year-old, another little redheaded. I'm 5 foot nothing. My wife is 4 foot nothing, so they were screwed. They're never going to be dunking basketballs. But 14 years old, loves to draw, loves to dance, loves to sing. My 14-year-old beautiful boy is autistic, will never follow in my footsteps of doing things that I can. He's challenged mentally, has a learning disabled. Most positive person you'll be around. If I ever have a bad day, shame on me. I wear this little ring, autism awareness ring. If I ever have a bad day, shame on me. Because I tell you what, if we took this room and we all said, all right, half this room right here, we're all going to line up, but this half is going to be running normally across the room, and another half is going to be hopping. And the first one back wins. Who's going to win? Running. Who's not going to win? Hopping. My son is hopping every day. He is hopping in a world of runners every day, but he's so happy. Smile on his face. If I'm ever in a bad place, I rub this ring. So you're the inspiration to the person you're next to. They're rubbing their finger, thinking of you if you inspire them. Each one of you has your rhythm. Each one of you has a power of positivity. Be the positive pusher to the person next to you. They need it. I realize I'm 51. I have more yesterdays than I do tomorrows. I realize that. I'm going to make every day an impactful day for the people that I meet. Elevate them as best I can. Because I tell you what, life is too short. We get old too quick and what? Smart too late. And if you say it, you can play it in your head. Any realtors in the room? Anybody done real estate? I have buddies that are real estate. And most valuable property in the United States, what is it? Where would you say? Malibu. Malibu. Any? Beyonce and Jay-Z home $200 million. That's it? No, I'm just kidding. When I ask that, I got buddies that are realtors. Thank you so much. Lakeshore property, Malibu, whatever happens to be. And I heard I'm from Minnesota, living in LA is probably pretty cheap, right? No, I'm just kidding. 6 inches. 6 inches is the most powerful real estate that any of us have between our ears. How are we grooming this? Are we negative? How's our rhythm? How's our positivity? Are we sharing it every day? Because you can make a difference in somebody's life. You have that power. Everybody stand one more time, please. Do you remember the beat? What were the two beats? The boom and the boom snick. I'm going to give you on 3, 2, 1. I want you to sing it and then play it. I'll do it for you. 1. 3, 2, 1. Your turn. Snick, boom, boom, snick. Boom, boom. Very good. You can have a seat. Use your rhythm. Use your magic. Spread positivity. I'd love to collaborate with you and help you with that, with anything that you're doing in life, working with anybody. I'm here to help you spread the positivity and unleash your rhythm and your magic of your life. Thank you very much.